Hi, it's me, Liz, again. I have a few announcements before we get on with the learning. So, I had mentioned a couple videos ago about a place called azuragreen.com, that it was a very good place to get very nice and very cheap things for practicing Wicca. And I got my magazine today, so there it is. And I'll show you some of the things that are in it. They have lots of little things. Oops. This one is particular pretty. But it's got all sorts of things. Runes. And it's a very nice place to get cauldrons. I must say, someone said that they ended up spending $20 on a cauldron, and when they got it, it was this little 2-inch cauldron that you could maybe burn incense in, and that was it. I'm assuming they didn't read the description of it. See if I can find them. And this is a very good place to get them. One of these days. They got mortals and pestles too that are pretty cheap. Oh, I can't find them. So, but yeah, they have all sorts, 4-inch ones, all ones that you might want to get. The other thing I wanted to touch on is I had told you about the magazine New Witch. They changed their name, so if you're looking for New Witch magazine, you might not find it. You have to look for Witches and Pagans, because they decided to change their name. So that's that. And you know, like I said, you can get it at Hastings, most magazine stores, you know, depending on where you're at. And I live in Nebraska, and I still can get it. So if you can get it in Nebraska, you can just about get it anywhere. Alright, today we're going to talk about the Wiccan rede and seeing how it goes and how long it takes me. Depends on what else we talk about. So I'll read the Wiccan rede to you. Bide ye Wiccan laws you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. You must live and let live, fairly take and fairly give. Cast a circle thrice about, to keep unwelcome spirits out. To bind a spell every time, let the spell be spake in rhyme. Soft of eye and light of touch, speak ye little, listen much. Does the sill go by the waxing moon, chanting out the Wiccan rune. Widdershins go by the waning moon, chanting out the baleful tune. When the lady's moon is new, kiss the hand to her ×2. When the moon rides at her peak, then the heart's desires seek. Heed the north wind's mighty gale, lock the door and trim the sail. When the wind comes from the south, love will kiss thee on the mouth. When the moor wind blows from the west, departed spirits have no rest. When the wind blows from the east, expect the new and set a feast. 9 woods in the cauldron go, burn them fast, burn them slow. Elder be the lady's tree, burn it not or cursed you'll be. When the wheel begins to turn, let the Beltane fires burn. When the wheel has turned to Yule, light the log, the horn one rolls. Heed ye flower, bush, and tree, by the lady blessed be. Where the ripplings water go, cast a stone, and truth you'll know. When ye have and hold a need, hearken not to others' greed. With thy full no season spend, lest ye be counted as his friend. Merry meet and merry part, bright the cheek and warm the heart. Mind the threefold laws ye should, 3 times bad and 3 times good. When misfortune is enow, wear a blue star upon thy brow. True in love ye must be, lest thy lover's false to thee. These words the Wiccan rede fulfills, and harm ye none, do what ye will. The best thing I can tell you about the Wiccan rede is to sit down, go over it, think about what it really means, and then meditate on it. I know that sounds very, I mean, most of it's self-explanatory, but really think about what it means. So, that's the best thing I can tell you, because to everybody it's a little bit different. Next, I'm going to talk about the Wiccan Creed. By the Wiccan laws you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. 8 words the Wiccan read fulfill, and harm ye none, do what ye will. And ever mind the rule of 3, what ye sends out comes back to thee. Follow this with mind and heart. Merry ye meet, and merry ye part. I'm gonna kind of go over this and say what it means. It means, it says, by the Wiccan laws you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. Now, many people don't understand what perfect love and perfect trust means. If you're working magic with another person, it has to be in perfect love and perfect trust. You have to be able to... Perfect love comes with perfect trust. They're together. If you don't trust someone, you can't work with them. If you hate someone, it's hard to work with them. But if you don't trust them, it's also very hard. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll never do anything wrong or you'll never make mistakes. You will. But take responsibility for your mistakes. If you, backstab someone in the circle or anybody, take responsibility. Say, you know what? I did talk to you about you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it. I should have thought how that would affect you. The harm ye none, do what you will, and ever mind the rule of 3, what ye sends out comes back to thee. This just means everything that you do will come back to you times 3, and it might not be in this life, it might be in the next life, never know. So, follow this with mind and heart, merry ye meet, and merry ye part. This basically means that you can't just, be nice in words and in actions, but also in your mind. Don't think badly about people. Try to strike that from your life. We all think bad things, but try not to. Try and try and try. And pretty soon you'll do it less and less. You'd be amazed. You always think, well, God, I can't control that. But you can. So that's that, and I'm gonna see if there's anything real small that I can go over. I think the other ones are pretty long, so we'll do that next time. I will probably do the Witch's Creed and the Charge of the Goddess, so we'll talk about that next time, and I'll see you later. Bye.